believe in, sir? Allah. Let's talk about Allah. Let's talk about Islam real quick. Why not? All right, sir. Well, somebody, if she take a flyer, give her one. What about you, bro, in the essentials? Real quick, what's your nationality, King?
Yes. You got the white person.
Right there. Yeah, come holler at us, bro. Come holler, we talk to you. All right, brother, come up here. Let's talk about it then. We want to build. See that? Read that.
And thine eyes shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way.
That's it.
This is the way.
Right, we're out here to tell the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American that this is the way. Our people have been looking for a way out of the condition that we're in all these different avenues, all these different streets. That's not the Most High. That's not going to get us out of this condition. Hey, bro, work with 5 minutes. What's your nationality? Yeah.
I heard this before.
What you heard?
One of your brothers came and said to me about skin color black and white and skin color.
It's not.
It's just color.
Right, exactly. So, who'd you hear it from?
I forgot. It was like last year. It was one of your brothers.
Oh, it was last year? Okay. Okay, so.
We had to go talk about it.
Okay, so what'd you learn? Do you remember?
Not really. I'll be able to.
Okay. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna give you a refresher. I ain't gonna keep it too long since you already learned once, but what I heard teaching our people is that we as the so-called black man, let's stick with the so-called black man in America. You call yourself African American, right? Now, African American, we got that term put on us in the 80s. Black, like you said, that's just a color. That's not a, when you talk about nationality, when you go back into the actual foundation and base of that word, is talking about who you come from as a people. Who's your ancient forefathers? What did you used to do in ancient times? Right, that's what a nation is, because if I ask a Chinese man what his nationality is, he's gonna give me what? He's gonna tell me what? If I ask him what his nationality is, a Chinese man. He's gonna say Chinese, but he's gonna tell me what they do in China and what his language is. He's gonna say, what language do they speak over there in China? Mandarin Chinese, and they got these different holidays, the Year of the Dragon. What do we celebrate as a people? What is ours that we, because when we talk about holidays and things that we do as a culture, what do? We do everything the white man do. I bet you, I don't know, you got sons and daughters? No, but okay, do you know anybody that celebrate Halloween? Just happened. Or that's gonna celebrate, you celebrate Thanksgiving? Christmas. Okay, but a majority of our people, they do that, right? But that's not what, we got that over here in slavery. So what is actually ours? What's something that we can call ours? And that's what we're trying to teach our people, is that the Bible, that's actually our history. The people that you read about in the Bible, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, the prophets, Jesus Christ, this is who we come from. And our people don't know. It's because they don't want us to know. You understand? Take a flyer, bro. All right, we're teaching our people that we got to come back to God. We got to come back to this Bible, because that's our only way out of this condition that we in. All right, King? All right, you be easy out here. All right, let's go back to Hosea 6 and verse 1. All right, just like we just told the brother, the Most High, he's our only way out of this condition. There's no other way out. Our people are looking for every avenue out of oppression. Why? One, because we don't know that God is the one that did this to us. But we think that the other nations, the man that's oppressing us, can get us out of this condition. What's going on, brothers? Real quick, what's your nationality, bro? What's your nationality? Real quick. Yeah, what's your nationality? African American. Okay, what do you know when we got that term put on us as a people? 1980s. Now, I don't know how old you are, but 31. So you was probably born what? 1993? So you're not too much older than that term. What was it, 86?
88.
88? So you 5-6 years older than that term? What were we called before that? Negro. What does that mean? Black, right? I bet you ask your son what color your skin is, he's gonna say brown. You see what I'm saying? So why as a people are we calling ourselves African American, which we didn't even have when we even got over here, and we calling ourselves black, which your pants is black, my jacket's black. See what I'm saying? So we're out here to teach our people who we really are and why we're in the conditions that we're living in. Because you see, when we go out to, where you live at? Probably West Philly. What's going on in West? What's going on in the bottom right now? Why do we live like that? Whether it's West Philly, Southwest, North, you can go over the bridge, we can go to Camden. Why are we living like that? Anywhere you see the so-called African American now, we living on the bottom. Why? You know? What's going on, okay? Huh? Okay, that's a good point. But we're, like I said, we're out to show our people with concrete facts why these things happen to us, because our people don't really know. We don't even consider who we are, why these things, why out of all the people on the earth, we go through these things. We had to go through slavery. We got to be in America oppressed by the white man. And why is the Chinese man, why he not going to, why is he not going through this? Why is the Japanese man, he's not, or the Arab man, he got all the oil money in the world. But what I had to tell you is that, so what? Right, exactly. But we're here to tell you, we're going through these things because we're the children of God. And as a father, if your son's not doing something right, what's going to happen? Huh? He's going to get in trouble. But that's what we're trying to tell our people, is that we disobeyed the Most High, so now we're in trouble. Now the Most High, he's got us, give me the curses. Let's go to the curses. As a people, we disobey because, do you know anything about the Bible? What do you know about the Bible? Here and there. Okay. Now, did you know there's a people in the Bible that the Most High calls the Israelites? You ever heard that? The Jews, and we're trying to tell our people that we're those real people. Probably heard Kyrie talk about it. Might have heard Kanye talk about it. Might have heard, who else? Deshaun Jackson, maybe. I think he said something about it. But we made a covenant with God and agreed that we were going to obey his voice. And guess what we did? As the children of God, if we're in trouble and the Most High is punishing us, what do you think we did? We disobeyed. That's why we're trying to show you that the things that we go through isn't just coincidence, because these things are happening all over America. It's not just in Philly. You go to LA, it's happening, right? You go to Chicago, these things are happening. You go down to Miami, Florida, Dade County. It's not a coincidence that the so-called black man, any inner city you go to, we in poverty, we killing each other. But we're going to show you in the Bible, and our people, it's a saying, right? If you want to hide something from the black man, where you put it at? No. Well, Bible, but what is the Bible? It's a book. If you want to hide something from the black man, you put it in a book. Why? Because our people don't read. But we're going to read for you something right here in this Bible to show you that we're the people of this Bible. You understand? Give me that 28:15 real quick.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verses 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Right, and when you read the Bible, you read about Moses, right? And you read about how he took the children of Israel out of Egypt, out of slavery. So this, when we're talking about Moses, we're talking about him and his people making a contract or an agreement with God, the creator of all things. And that's something they don't tell you, is that God has a chosen people. We're telling you that we're that chosen people. And we made a covenant or an agreement with God that we were going to obey his voice. So this is the stipulations of that contract. Watch, read this from the top again, Ken.
Deuteronomy 28, verses 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So what Moses is telling us, this is a message from the Most High. He said, if you don't want to listen to my commandments, my law that I'm going to give you as a people, what's going to happen?
That all these curses shall come upon thee.
That's it?
That all these curses shall come upon thee.
Now we know curses is a bad thing. You got blessings and you got curses. So God's telling us, if you don't listen to my commandments, there's going to be bad things that happen to you as a people. So let's read a couple of these and see. Again, this is to one people. This is to all humanity. Remember when I told you God chose a people and he took them out of Egypt. He took them out of slavery. This is us. You understand? So we're going to read a couple of these curses. You tell me who these curses fit. Who in the earth, what people, what nation of people is going through the things that the Most High said what happened to the Israelites? All right, give me 54. Let's go to 54. We're going to read the basic.
Verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
That's it?
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
See that? The Most High said, as a people, if you disobey my commandments and my word that I'm going to tell you, your eyes going to be evil towards your own people. Who's that sound like, bro? White people. Why? Like you said, whenever you go anywhere, it don't matter where you go. There's a hood in Alaska that we out there killing each other. But yeah, there's hoods in Alaska that I forget where it was at. I seen a video. I think it was like Anchorage, Alaska. There's a hood out there. Little Rock, Arkansas. You go out there, you don't really think nothing of it. You probably didn't even know that was on the map. Little Rock. There's Crips out there. There's people cripping. So what?
I'm out there. I'm from New York.
Yeah.
I just drive truck.
Arkansas. It's a hood out there, ain't it?
Yeah.
People cripping in Arkansas, bro. Why is this happening no matter where you go? Milwaukee, Chicago, like I said, Midwest, West Coast, all the way to the East Coast. It's because God told us if we don't listen to his commandments, we're going to hate each other as a people. Go on.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom.
Meaning we're going to have an evil eye towards our own women. That's why we call our women what? Bitches, thoughts, all these different synonyms that the other nations, you don't see, the other nations, you don't see them doing that with their women. Right? You see, he probably won't go. Give me two more, give me one more scripture, and then I'll let you go. I'm gonna give you five. Yeah, give me a second, bro. Give me a second. We gonna talk. Give me a second. You know?
And toward the remnant of his children.
And this is another thing. It says that the man, he's gonna have an evil eye towards what? His own brother. He's gonna have an evil eye towards his own women. And it says he's gonna have an evil eye towards what?
And toward the remnant of his children.
His own children. That what's gonna happen?
Which he shall lead.
That's it.
Which he shall lead.
What's the black man known for doing with his children? Leave. You see, this is written in the Bible. This is something that your grandma probably had on her shelf. Probably you open this, you probably gonna see cobwebs and spiders running up. But the whole time, the answers to what we going through as a people is right here. And it's because we disobeyed our God as his children. We don't. Give me 68, bro. This last one. This last one. Watch this, bro.
Verse 68.
How do we get over here as a people? Shit.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, when we talk about Egypt in the Bible, the Israelites know that as what? Slavery. Because remember, Moses, he did what? He brought them up out of slavery, which were slaves in Egypt. So it said the Lord, read this one more time.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
What does that mean when God said he's going to bring us into Egypt again? Back into slavery. How?
With ships.
What does that say?
With ships.
Whose history is that? Ours. We're the only people that go into slavery on ships to another land that we don't even know, and now we calling ourselves black, we calling ourselves African American, but it's all in the Bible. This is why these things happen to us, is because we disobeyed the agreement that we made with God. Follow me? You know?
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there he shall be sold unto your enemy.
These people that's going to go into slavery on ships, they're going to be sold to their enemy. We keep going and we keep reading these scriptures. Why are we fitting the things that are written in this Bible? Why did the Most High say this is going to happen to this people? And all of it just by coincidence, we're the people that's happening. Because we're this people. You see what we follow, right? It's make us, we're connecting dots now. Right, read on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Meaning nobody's going to come and get you. Nobody's going to redeem. That's why you probably got a 9 to 5 or probably working, or, you know, we work, but we got to pay taxes and all these different. When we go to school, who do we learn? Whose history do we learn? White people do. You think in Japan they learn the white people's history? No, they learn their history. That's slavery. You got to learn about your oppressor's history and about how they oppressed you and got you into slavery and called you a slave and made you pick cotton. That means you're a slave.
Right.
But what I have to tell you is that there's a way out. Is that we got to come back to the Most High. That's the only way. We got to come back to this agreement that we made with the Most High and start obeying his voice. Because we trying to go, we got our people voting for Barack Obama, and we think Trump's going to do something, and Kamala Harris. No, our vote's got to be with the Most High, because he's the only one that's going to be able to get us out of this condition that we're in. Why? Because he's the one that puts it. You follow me? So I know you got to go. We're going to give you a flyer. We got all the things you need on that flyer, all the social medias, and just to get you go. Because again, this is the most important information you're ever going to learn in your life. Why? Because the white man, he spent trillions of dollars to hide from you who you are. That's why you watched the movie, I always forget, Roots.
Get out.
Not Get Out, Roots. You see Kunta Kinte, he was getting his back beaten. What the master said, he said, what's your name now? Toby. That's what they purposely took our names from us. They purposely took our history from us because that's what's most important. When we know who we are, can't nobody mess with us because God's gonna be with us. You see what I'm saying? So again, you gotta check that flyer out because this is the most important, this is the most imperative information that our people can learn is who we are. Because with learning who we are, that's liberation for us. And when liberation comes with us, it can only be so many people. This can only be one person on the top at one time. So when we rise to the top, somebody gotta fall. You see what I'm saying? All right, so check that flyer. What's your name, King? Mike? All right. Yeah, you be safe out here, King. What's going on, brothers? Yeah. Brother, you drunk.
I support. No, I'm not. Really, this is water to me.
That's a bad thing. That's a bad
Listen,
thing.
if living in Philly, I better do something. This city sucks.
Yeah. Where you from?
So, Queens.
Okay.
So my thing is,
You like the Mets?
I like anything New York.
All right. Go ahead, King.
So my thing is,
I'm from Jersey.
oh, I mess with Jersey. I used to live in Sicklerville, Jersey City, all that. Yeah, no doubt. So that's cousins to New York.
Go ahead, brother.
My thing is,
Yeah.
I'm not racist, but I'm prejudiced.
Well, that's
I
either one is a
judge
good
people
thing.
how you carry yourself.
Okay.
You wear your pants down, tight jeans. Ew, I don't like you. Don't like them. This new generation, I don't like them. They're not raised like I'm raised from military and beyond. I don't get them.
Well, okay, let me address what you first said. We're racist up here because when you talk about race, they kind of skewed our mind and our thoughts to what racism actually is, right? Because racism, when you deal with racism, when you deal with, like I said, race is. If I'm a guitarist, what does that mean? Or if I'm a pianist, what does that mean? That means I like, if I'm a guitarist, I like to play the guitar. If I'm a pianist, I like to play the piano. That means being a racist means you have your, what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody please help me.
Love.
You have love,
Passion.
you have,
Passion.
Passion, yeah. You got a passion for your people. That's what we have. We love our people. That's what we're up here to teach is that we as a people, we have to love one another. That's what we don't do. And you're right, you have exactly. If you're a guitarist, that means your favorite instrument is what? Is the guitar. Our people, our race, the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American, that's our favorite people. And the Most High, whether they want you to know it or not, the Most High is a racist. Because the Most High, He prefers the people above all the rest of the people. Somebody give me that Deuteronomy 7:6.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verses 6.
Bring it out.
Listen to this, bro.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
What did I say?
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
That the Most High, it said the Most High chose His people. You can talk about Deuteronomy, we're talking about Moses talking to a specific people called the Israelites. We're telling you that we're those people. So the Most High, read this again from the top, bro.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Set apart, read.
The Lord thy God.
It said the Lord, it wasn't Moses that's saying this, it's not us that's saying this. It said the Lord thy God had what?
Has chosen thee.
Had chosen thee, come on.
To be a special people unto himself.
If I was to say, let's just say Donald Trump, he went on TV and he was making a speech and he just said the white people, they're a special people. People would call him racist, right? Probably. Yes, no? You would call Donald Trump racist if he said white people in America, they're special.
I actually like them.
I'm asking you a question, whether you like it or not.
Let's be real.
Okay, but I asked you a specific question. If he went on stage and was just like, the white people in America, they're set apart, they're special, they're above everybody else, you would call him racist, right? You would call him racist. But this is what the Most High is saying about His chosen people. Read this again one more time from the top, bro.
For thou art holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people. Above all people.
That the Most High chose a specific people to be above all people. Go on.
That are upon the face of the earth.
Out of every nation that the Most High made, he made a specific people better than everybody else.
Tell you what, Kamala win, I don't trust her. Nobody gonna respect her. No other country gonna respect the female president. I voted for Hillary. That didn't win. Obama ain't do shit because his color and skin, everybody voted for him. So, I want Trump back then. So what you feel about Kamala?
We don't have a vote. We don't have a horse in the race because we know. Hold on. We know that no president in the history of presidency has done any. When Trump was president, what did he do for the so-called black man?
I like Bill Clinton.
What did he do for the so-called black man?
Oh, I had money.
Brother, you still paying taxes, right?
Biden fucked me up.
Bro, you still paying taxes though, right?
Yeah.
Under Bill Clinton, right? You were still living in the hood under Bill Clinton. You were still getting red line
I lived
under
in
Bill
5
Clinton.
states, man. I lived a good life when Clinton was in office. When Trump was in office, I had a good life. It took a while, but when Biden came in, I owe money. How you gonna pay me and owe $10,000?
Brother, when you had that money, right? When you had that money under Bill,
I didn't know how to flip
Hold on,
it.
hold
I didn't know
on.
how to flip it.
When you had that money under Bill Clinton, whose face was on that front of that dollar bill?
In God we trust.
Okay, whose face was on the front of that thing?
I don't even know.
It was the same people that's on face on the front of it today. It ain't you. It ain't us. So what we're telling you is that our vote is got to be for the Most High because right now, give me that 3 and verse 8. What you got, King? You got something? What you got? Okay. Yeah, you'll hold that. Give me 3 and verse 8. Because right now, as we speak, we're in the land of our captivity. We're in slavery as we speak. Even you work? You got a job? You working 9 to 5?
I don't speak my personal life.
Well, you got a job, though. You got a job?
Life is a job.
Well, that's not, I'm not asking that, okay? I'm asking you, do you have a job? Do you have to pay income tax?
Yeah, I pay tax.
Right. So, as a people right now, we're in slavery because we don't have our own land. We don't have our own currency. We don't have our own holidays. We got our people, like I just tell the brother, we celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving, all these things that we never celebrated before we came over here. So we can't think, oh, Bill Clinton or Donald Trump or these people aren't here to help us. All right, read what you got. Baruch 3 and verse 8.
This is Baruch chapter 3 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
What did that say?
We are yet this day in our captivity,
It says we are yet this day in our captivity. Read.
where thou hast scattered us.
Because we've been scattered from our homeland. All right, we've been placed all over the 4 corners of the earth, whether you know it or not. Read.
For a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments. And to be subject to payments.
And to be subject to pay. This is why you got to pay property tax. In Philly, I think they got a sugar tax. They got a water tax. They get the juice tax. You got to pay all these different things. Sales tax. Why? Because we're in slavery. This place has never and will never be for us. Whether you want Trump in office or not, our vote, like I said, give me Hosea. Let's go back to Hosea 6 and verse 1. Our vote, because we're out here to teach our people. Have you ever heard that you're an Israelite before? You from New York. I'm sure you have. You got to. Right. So what we're teaching our people is that the Most High, that's our God. And he's the one doing this to us. This is all America is a big concentration camp for the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Right. It don't matter how much you do in this land, nothing's going to happen for you. Give me that, the curses, 28, I think it's verse 28. Thou shalt be only oppressed. 29, yeah, we started 28. 28, verse 28. Whoever got it.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verses 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness. And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways.
See that? This is why, as a people, we're never going to prosper. Even when we did try to prosper in America, during the time of segregation, I'm sure you heard of Black Wall Street. What happened to Black Wall Street?
Fuck it.
What happened?
They full of shit.
Who?
It didn't do good. It didn't do good.
No, it did good. But what they do to it?
But they blackballed.
They didn't just blackball us, brother. They burnt the whole city down. They burnt the whole town down.
What's up?
But you see that even when we try to separate from these people, huh? Hold on, okay, I got you. But even when we try to separate from these people and be separate, they still try to come and do what they do to us because that's how much they hate us. And even you think Trump is just putting blackface up there.
Even all that. It's Chris Brown now.
What?
They dig R. Kelly. Now they messing with Chris Brown.
Yeah, bro, we was just
I'm
talking
like,
about that.
damn, you can't even win no more.
Exactly. So what do you think? Us as we not even celebrities, we not even on a high level. We ain't got no money. What you think they're gonna do to us if they doing that to people with money? So this is what the Most High is telling us is that word. Will you read that one more time?
And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways.
As a people, the Most High, as a curse, we're not going to prosper in our ways because we disobey God. Read.
And thou shalt be only oppressed.
Read that again.
And thou shalt be only oppressed.
One more time.
And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore.
See that? So that's a curse that's on us that the Most High, He's got to take off of us because He's the one that put it on us. It's not. It's bigger than the white man. The white man, he's just an instrument to put these to instill these things on us.
Right.
He's just an instrument. It's actually the Most High that's doing these things because of our disobedience, because of our disbelief. We're telling our people that we have to come back to God. We have to come back to this Bible for these things that, for us to be relieved of these curses. That's the only way our liberation is going to come, is coming back to the Most High. Come on, read.
And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore.
What?
Forevermore. And no man shall save thee.
What?
And no man shall save.
Donald Trump.
And no man shall save.
Barack Obama.
And no man shall save.
Bill Clinton.
And no man shall save.
No man's going to save it. It don't matter who it is. Don't matter. You see what they did to Diddy. Diddy started getting big. What happened? He's brought Diddy down. You see what happened to Michael Jackson? Who's the other one? Who's the other one? Prince. No. He's about to buy CBS. Bill Cosby. They did to Bill Cosby. We start getting too big, they're gonna start taking out your pockets. They're gonna throw you in jail. It don't matter how big you get. It don't matter if you're a so-called black man in America. There's something called a glass ceiling. They're gonna put a so-called black man above that glass ceiling. They make you think you can get up there, but you can't get up there because again, this is a concentration camp for us. This is what the Most High subjected us to because we didn't want to believe, because we wanted to disobey His voice. You see what I'm saying? So our only hope is to come back to the Most High so that He can take these curses off of us. Give me that in Hosea verse 6.
The book of Hosea chapter 6 verses 1. Come and let us return unto the Lord. For He has torn.
For He is what?
For He has torn.
It says, come and let us return to the Lord, for He has torn, meaning He's the one that put us through these different things. Right. He's the one that's disciplining us. As you got kids? Well, if your kids disobey you and they don't listen to what you got to say, what you gonna do? Well, that's what the Most High did to him. The Most High is fucking us up, like you said. But it says, come let us return to the Lord, because He has torn and He will what?
And He will heal us.
And He will what?
And He will heal us.
It's only through the Most High we're going to be healed as a people. You understand that, bro?
Understand everything.
Does that make sense?
Follow Farrakhan.
No, we don't follow Farrakhan.
Sorry, y'all.
No, we don't follow Farrakhan. We don't follow Farrakhan. So what? Well, you can't mix. You gotta either be with the Most High or you.
I'm every religion.
Nah, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that. No, give me that. No, I think it's Sirach. It might be the 5th or 9th chapter. It says, "Win on that, with not every win." It might be 5 and 9. 5 and 2. 5 and 9. Give me Sirach 5 and 9.
This is Sirach chapter 5 and verse 9. When now, not with every wind. Oh, when no, not with every wind.
It says winnow with not every win. You can't be. Give me that Colossians. Yeah, 2 and 8. It says winnow with not every win. You can't just be blown back and forth. Oh, now I'm in this and I'm in that and I believe a little bit of this and I know there's information in a lot of things, but you got to be with your foundation. You got to be if it's a foundation when you're building a house, right? A foundation got to be strong. It can't be weak. You can't build a foundation with wood or with I don't know, whatever they be using that houses, it don't be built strong on. Your foundation got to be strong, and it's got to be with the Word of God. That's our foundation. We can't be going with Farrakhan and his teachings, because he teaches out of the Quran, I think, right? Quran. He teaches out of the Quran. Who else did you say you followed? You said you was in everything. Can't be in everything, bro. They just can't do it. Give me that Colossians 2 and verse 8.
This is Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Come on. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Come on. After the traditions of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
Not after what?
And not after Christ.
It says we can't be spoiled by these philosophies, these doctrines, these things. It says, what did it say? Something about men? Traditions of men. These different 5%ers and Islam and Nation NOI. These are all traditions of men. Men created those. This Bible, this Word of God, this came from God. You understand? So we have to stand firm on what God says and not what the Creator says. I mean, not what the creature says, because the creature he don't know he don't know what's going on. What you got?
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verses 24.
Bring it out.
No man can serve two
It
masters.
says no man can serve. You got to pick. You got to choose. Read.
For either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other.
See that? So you can't really serve, because you're always going to favor one above the other. You see what I'm saying? And that's what the Bible says. Go on.
You cannot serve God and mammon. Therefore, I say unto you.
Matter of fact, give me Matthew 18. But are you following, King? You follow what I'm saying? What other things do you? What else? What other doctrines and philosophies are you in a religion?
I'm spiritual.
We hear a lot of people say that. What does that even mean?
That means I'm for everybody, and Farrakhan is my favorite.
Why is Farrakhan your favorite? Why you say oh like that?
Cuz.
What's your beef with Farrakhan?
I don't fuck with Farrakhan.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe.
I don't want
Yeah.
nobody no more.
No. Why you
I
like?
don't want nobody.
Yeah. No, I
I'm
thought
just
it was
spiritual.
fridges.
I'm just spiritual.
Well, brother, what is spiritual?
Believing a good creation.
What's that mean?
I don't know what life is going to be. 'Cause I know here in Philly sucks, but this a better life.
Yeah, we're telling you, our better life comes through serving the Most High. That's the
I
only
know
way.
I've been invited to go to 7th and Snyder.
What's
I
that?
know.
Is somebody in the church down there?
It's a Israelite temple.
Hey, check them out then. Check them out, bro.
Yeah, been
This
invited.
is the information that we need as a people. This is the only information that we give me that I think is it Jude? No, is it James 1:21?
Real bad.
Save your soul? I think it's 1:21 or 1:20.
We gotta go get them.
I think it's 1:21.
No.
You got it. James 1:20.
I'm in that light, but
The book of James, chapter 1, verses 21.
Bring it out.
Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness.
Hey, brother,
I follow Farrakhan.
listen up though. Here it is, real quick. I'll let you speak.
The book of James, chapter 1, verses 21.
Bring it out.
Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul.
That's it.
Which is able to save your soul.
So this word, the word of God, is able to save your soul.
That's right.
This is what's going to cause our people to live. Even the Most High said in Deuteronomy, he said he set before us what? Life and death, good and evil.
Right.
So we got to pick one. We got to choose one. You can't be in everything. You either with the Most High or not. And we tell you, the Most High, he's with the Israelites. This doctrine. We're not saying that we're perfect and we're above everybody else, but the Most High, he's in this Bible. He's not in the Quran. He's not in that 5%er. He's not.
Right.
You got to get down with what the Most High said.
Right.
You got to get down with His word. You understand? Brother, how many? That's the first one of the day. That's his first one.
I'm for these ships. I don't like it. That's bad.
Brother, listen. Somebody get this brother. We got water. Somebody get this brother water bottle, man. Somebody get the brother flyer, matter of fact. Listen, bro. You gotta. I don't know if that's your first one, your second one, your third one. I know you're mad. He ain't telling on you, but. But listen, King. Just check out the YouTube. Check out the information on there, bro. And whoever that church was, go holler at them too. What's your beef with the church, brother?
Nothing. I'm part Egyptian. Like, what is going on?
Brother, you not how you part Egyptian?
Oh my God. My dad is Egyptian and Cherokee. My mom is Filipino and Sicilian.
You said your pops is Egyptian?
Yeah.
So he came from Egypt?
Look, I don't know all this. I just know what he mixed with.
How you know he's Egyptian then?
Oh, my grandparents don't lie to me.
Okay, bro, but alright, listen. Check out that flyer, bro. Cause you know, you drinking and everything, you having a good time.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're receiving the words that we're talking about.
You about to be up.
So what?
You about to be up.
Alright, brother. You be easy out here. You be safe out here too. You say you don't like Philly, we already know what it is.
I'll fuck them up.
Alright, kid.
Love you up.
Love you too, kid. You'll be easy. That's your bag? Don't forget your bag, bro. And brother in the front, listen, if he too on, take that from him. That's love, for real. That's a bad thing. Don't people say that about honey? When it starts tasting like water, it's about that time. Listen, might want to put that down. Might want to put that honey down and start tasting like water. You said what?
Next.
Yeah, right. Where is we at? Let's go back to Hosea 6:1. That brother, I don't know what they...
It's Hosea chapter 6 and verse 1.
Read.
Come and let us return unto the Lord, for he hath torn and he will heal
What
us.
that say?
For he hath torn and he will heal us.
Even like in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, what does the Lord say? He says there's a time and place for everything under the sun. So there was a time for the Most High to what? To tear us as a people. That's why we go through the things that we go through. That's like we just explained to him, the brother that passed. These things happen to us. It's not through coincidence. It's not through, we was just monkeys swinging in trees and we're too dumb to know what the white man was doing to us. No, it's because the Most High told us what to do. We did the opposite of what he told us to do. And what do we got to expect the punishment of the Most High. So it says the Most High has torn us and what?
He hath smitten and he will bind us up.
What?
And he will bind us up.
You know that's what that said? Yeah, start at the top.
Come and let us return unto the Lord, for he hath torn and he will heal us.
It says the Most High, he's the one that's going to heal us. Give me that Baruch 4 and verse 12. Right, bro, like the brother said, he was trying to look for Trump to heal us. Trump's not going to heal us. What did Trump do for us besides the stimulus package and the PPP loan that brothers was stealing? You was stealing. Trump ain't get that to you. You thief. Hey, bro, what's going on, King? You believe in God? What about you, sis? You believe in God? What God you believe in? Get that sister to fly. Hey, family. Family. Brother went to jail and hurt. I like that. That's the hard Joseph. But give me that Luke 4 verse 12. What about y'all? What's y'all nationality? Sisters. Sisters. Walking past in the brown.
This is Luke chapter 4 and verse 12. Let no man rejoice over me, a widow, and forsaken of many. Who for the sins of my children?
What did that say?
Who for the sins of my
It
children?
says who for the sins, and the widow that's speaking is who? The land of Israel, Jerusalem. It says who for the sins of my people, what?
Left desolate.
What?
Left desolate.
That's why you go over there and you see the land of Israel, it looks like a desert. The land that the Most High said was flowing with milk and honey, why does it look like a desert? It says because of the sins of my people. For the disobedience of the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American. That's why 70 AD happened, and our city was burned to the ground. That's why 586 BC, the Babylonians came and was able to do what they did. Why? Because of the sins of the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American. We don't...
Because they departed from the law of Yahweh.
It's because we depart from the law of our God. That's why we go through the things that's why we got kicked out and exiled from our land, is because we didn't believe in God. What's going on, sis? Y'all believe in God?
I'm Muslim.
Yeah, let's talk about, you believe in God, all right?
No, I'm not talking.
Hey, you want to take a flyer though? Take a flyer. What about you, King? You like the Eagles? I see you got the Eagles hat on.
Nah, it's just the word, man. What?
You come holler at me real quick. No, you're not. Don't lie to me. All right, we gonna see. We know.
Verse 13. They knew not his statutes, nor walked in the ways of his commandments.
To this day, it says we've done worse than our forefathers. You see all these young, they running around doing anything they want to do, living total opposite, juxtaposed what the Most High told us to do. Killing, stealing, robbing, and thinking, and we're what? We're not only doing it, but we're glorifying it. We're championing the people that do that. You see what's going on with Lil Durk? He was championing that since the time he started to become a rapper. Right? We as a people, we extol the people that are killers. We extol the people that are murderers, robbers, drug, all these different things. But we wonder why we're in the condition that we're in. We wonder why the Most High is doing the things that we wonder why we live in the condition that we're in. It's because we love, it says we're wise to, give me that, wise to do evil. That's Jeremiah. I think that's 4th chapter. Gotta knock the dust off the thing. 4:22, right. It says we're wise to do evil. Yeah, we got
The book of Jeremiah chapter 4 verses 22. For my people is foolish.
Hey, brother, you, what's your nationality, King? What's your nationality?
I want to say this, stop me, right? I ain't gonna stay long. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in Muslim or Christian. I believe that was created to divide the people. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because the black man is God. I'm a God. I'm just experiencing all this in this body. I appreciate you.
Oh, hey. Can I respond? Can I rebut? We don't disagree. We don't disagree with you, brother. But you got it says, what's that? It says in Proverbs, the 4th chapter. It says, wisdom is the principal thing, but what? With all thy wisdom, you gotta have understanding. You can't just come up here and say, I'm God, and just walk away. What does that mean, though? The Bible says we're gods, but you gotta understand what that's talking about. And we know that our people, when they talk about the black man is God, and they out of it. They don't know what's going on. Hey, sis, with the butterfly tattoo on the neck. Read on.
Book of Jeremiah chapter 4 verses 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They have not known me.
My people, we don't know God. We don't know God. We don't.
They are Sodom's children.
And when you go into that word Sodom, that means stupid. And our people, we one of the most stupid people on earth when it comes to just we're stupid. All right, read on. And I didn't say it, the Most High said it. Read. So don't make me the bad guy for calling the so-called black man stupid. We're simple. Read on.
They are Sodom's children.
What about you, sis in the denim? Read on.
They are Sodom's children. And they have none understanding.
They what?
They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil.
They are what?
They are wise to do evil.
And we're wise to do evil. Even when I was just talking to a brother today, supposedly a brother got their car stolen, but it wasn't a Honda. I mean, it wasn't a Hyundai or it wasn't a Kia. I forget what car the brother got, but supposedly they mimicked the key fob and was able to steal the damn car. Our people are wise to do evil, bro. Our people are the best drug dealers. We pour out our women the best. But it says what? We're wise to do evil. What?
They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
What did I say?
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
We have no knowledge. We don't even know how to do good. Why? Because we don't even know what good is. We're born into society where, again, the bad things, the things that are against God, those are the good things to do. It says we're in the land. Give me that in Job, 10th chapter. Go to verse 21. What's going on, sisters? Y'all believe in God? Y'all go to church? Yes, no, baby? What about y'all, sisters? Y'all believe in God? Y'all believe in God? What's your nationality, sis?
Mine?
Yeah.
African American.
African. You know, is your father African? This your bus? Okay, real quick. Let me talk to you real quick. No. Where you going? What about you, brother? What's your nationality?
I'm from Philly.
Good. What's your nationality? If I ask you real quick, if I ask a Japanese man what's his nationality, what's he gonna tell me? Yeah. So what's yours? Where you from? Come on, brother. That's not even a country. That's a city. What's going on, sis? You believe in God? Real quick. What's your nationality? What's your nationality?
What that mean?
What's your race? Black. Is it your jacket black?
Yeah.
So how? Look at your skin. Real quick. Don't run. Where your brothers at? We won't bite. What's the color of your skin? You brown. Okay. So what's the color of your jacket? So how are you black? What you mean, huh? All right, bro. Take a fly with you. All right, King. We are to teach our people that we're God's chosen people. All right. What about y'all, sisters? Let's go back to the room. 4 and verse 12. 4 and verse 12. Yeah, you got it.
This is Baruch.
Hey, Kings. Hey, bro. What's your nationality, King? Real quick. That's a religion. Ask nationality. Real quick. Give me 5 minutes. I ain't gonna take long. Hey, bro, in the green. Real quick. Let me holler at you.
This is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 12. Let no man rejoice over me, a widow, and forsaken of many, who for the sins of my children am left desolate, because they departed from the law of Yahweh. They knew not his statutes. They knew not his statutes, nor walked in the ways of his commandments, nor trod in the paths of discipline and his righteousness.
Because that's what the Most High, that's what his law is discipline. And our people, we have no discipline. What's going on, since you believe in God? Yes, no? We don't?
Let them that dwell about Zion come, and remember ye the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting have brought upon them.
What did that say?
Which the everlasting have brought upon them.
So it's the Almighty, it's the Most High that brought this captivity upon us, that brought this exile upon us. So He's the only way we're going to be able to be liberated. He's the only one that's going to be able to do these things for us. And again, we're looking for Kamala Harris to do it. We're looking for Kamala Harris to do it, who is in California locking up the so-called black man at the highest rate in America.
Right.
But we looking for Kamala Harris, because he got a little bit of dark skin, we think she's going to do it for us. No, that's not how it works. Our people didn't learn after Barack Obama that skin color is not, all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Right.
But yet we don't learn. That's why the Most High said we're a stupid people. What you got, King?
Book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verses 24.
Yeah.
Who gave Jacob for a spoil?
Said who gave Jacob? Who was the one that allowed this to happen? Right. Was it the white man? Is he smarter? Is he better than us? That he was able to take millions of us into captivity with 10 people with man in the ship? Was it him? Read on.
Who gave Jacob for a spoil, and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord?
What's going on, brother? You believe in God?
All day, every day.
Which God you believe in?
Whatever represents people for good.
What God is that? You gotta know.
I do know. It's the one that represents people for good.
Real quick, let me holler at you. What's your nationality, bro?
Now I got my son with me. Y'all have a great day.
All right, check out the flyer, all right? All right, King. What about y'all, family? Notice, y'all believe in God?
Jesus Christ.
What's your nationality?
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
What's your nationality?
The blood of Jesus. The blood of Jesus.
Jesus Christ is an epidemic in our people, bro. Our people just say Jesus and that's it. What you eating like? Jesus. It's Jesus for everything, bro. It's an epidemic, but our people gotta learn. Our people is just, they're ignorant. But that why they're ignorant is because they don't want to listen. All we asking for 5 minutes. What about you, bro? Hey, bro. Hey, bro. You got 5 minutes for me? What about you, brother, in the fedora? It's a fly fedora, brother. What about you, King? What you mean we good? What we talking about? How are we good? Like what we always say, how are we good? And if one of our people just got shot in Philadelphia probably 5 minutes ago, and we good as a people. And it was probably our people. And we don't give a damn. We don't care. Like it says, Israel had known yet, and he doesn't consider. What's going on, bro? You believe in God? All right, take a fly. I know you got a little man with you. Take a fly.
Isaiah 42, verses 24. Who gave Jacob for a sport and Israel to the robber?
Question on the table, why is the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American, why are they going through the things they're going through? Why are they oppressed? Right? Why are they subject to the subjugation of all the rest of the nation? Why can a Chinese man and woman come to their hood, set up shop, sell them cat, rat, and dog, but they can't get along, and they've been here for 50 years? Why is that? And that's a question that we want to ask our people. Hey, sisters, y'all believe in God? What God y'all believe in? Can we talk about God real quick? Real quick. We ain't gonna be long. I don't want to keep y'all long. Give me 3. All right. How about this? Give me 4 scriptures that I can read for you. No. Let me get 5 scriptures I can read for y'all. All right. So I wanted to ask y'all. Y'all say y'all believe in God. So y'all believe in the Bible? Okay. So what's your nationality according to the Bible? Because when you read the Bible, you read about a whole bunch of different nations. Right? You read about the Moabites and the Ammonites. You read about the Canaanites. You might be familiar, you might not. No? Okay, so what would this world call y'all? What is y'all nationality in this world? Where y'all from? From here. Okay, so y'all African American. So when do we get that term African American put on us as a people? Well, yeah, that's what nationality, that's the root of that word. That's what that goes back to. But African American, we just got that term put on us in the 80s though. I know y'all probably not too old. Y'all probably maybe early 20s. So who are we? Because in the 80s we was called African American. Before that, what we were called?
Are you talking about like
Oh yeah, I mean, that's what we were called over here in slavery, but who were we before we came over here in slavery? If we want to go before that. Where were we? What were we doing? Hold on, I'll give y'all a second. We don't know, right? We don't know. But what I have to tell you is that we're God's chosen people. Did y'all know God had a chosen people? You've heard of the Israelites before, the Jews? Okay, well, we're out here to tell you is that that's actually our nationality. When you read the Bible, you read about the Israelites, and you read about them coming out of Egypt, and you read about them conquesting the land of Canaan, you read about Isaiah, Jeremiah, all these different prophets, that's who we come from. But we don't know that. We're calling ourselves black when the sister, her outfit is black. We're calling ourselves African American when that's 2 different land masses. One of them is a continent. Africa got 53 countries in it. So even if we want to say we're African, what country in Africa do we come from? Right? God has a chosen special people on the earth, and we're here to tell you that we're those people. Now, this is going to be my first, I said 4, right? 4 verses. Give me Deuteronomy 7, verse 6.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verses 6.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Familiar with Moses, right? What's Moses known for doing? He took it out of Egypt, right? Out of slavery. So God is telling, this is God, but it's via Moses. Moses is telling his people, read this again.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
See that? It says the Lord thy God hath chosen thee. Read.
To be a special people unto himself, above all people.
What does it say?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Did you know that God, he chose the people to be above all people? Did y'all know that? Or do you think everybody's the same? And no. So when you look at all the nations of the earth, what nation would you say is above all people? Okay, Israel, but yeah, it's Israel. We were telling you were Israel, right? But let's say we didn't even know who the Israelites were, who Israel was. Who would you say, looking at all the nations of the earth, you got us, you got the Chinese man, you got the white man, all these different people. Who would you say is above all people when it comes to anything? You said no one. You said no one? What kind of music you listen to? Who's your favorite artist? Okay. Oh, you said yourself? Who's your favorite artist? For the next door, Bryson Tiller.
Or gospel wise, CC1.
CC1. Okay. What's the common denominator between all of them? They black, so-called African American, right? When you look at the trends that are set in the earth, who sets the trends in the earth? Who do all the nations want to dress like? Any answers? No? Yes? What kind of music does everybody listen? What's the most popular music in the world right now? Let's just R&B, hip hop. Who runs that genre of music? Is it them?
No, are you saying like
Yeah, Black Americans. When you watch sports, y'all like sports? So when you watch basketball, football, who's dominating those sports? Black Americans. Why? Why do they say we run faster, we jump higher than everybody else? Why is that? When you look at inventions and us coming out of, who invented a lot of these inventions in America? Black. Why? Why whenever it comes to anything, it's black people? Because we're telling you that we're God's special chosen people that he made above all the people on the face of the earth. We can put the Bible down, like I said, we could just look on the earth and we just dominate everything. Everybody wants to be, what do they say? Everybody wants to be black until it's time to be black. Why? Because everybody wants to be like us. Everybody wants to dress like us. Everybody wants to walk, talk, act like us. Why? Because God told us and he made us to be above all people. And we're showing you that we live in, where do y'all live at? Y'all live in Philly?
Yeah.
Okay, what part? Outskirts or? Okay, that's fine. How do our people live in Philly? Are we living good? As in a general sense. I can't hear y'all. Y'all, she was the only one that was speaking loud enough. You got your turtleneck. So what? What I said was, as in general, as a whole, how do our people live, not even in just Philadelphia? When we go to any city, inner city in America, how do our people live? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it ugly? Does it? I'm talking about in the general sense, in inner cities. Now, you said, yeah. When we talk about Philly, when we talk about Camden, it could be bad. It could definitely be better because we living on the bottom. It can't get worse than how we living. The only way is up. What we're trying to show y'all is that we as a people, when God took us out of Egypt, we made a contract or a covenant, an agreement with God that we were going to keep his commandments. But what did we do as a people? We didn't obey those commandments, so now we're living how we're living. Now we're in poverty. We're living on Section 8. We're killing each other. And all these things that we're talking about right now, that I'm talking about, is written in the Bible. They're all punishments, just like if y'all were to have kids and they didn't obey what y'all said, what would happen? Are y'all even listening? What I say? All right, give these sisters flowers. We're gonna give y'all some flowers. All right, we're telling you is that we got to come back to God as a people. Right, all the things we've been taught by the white man or in the society about God has been a lie to keep us away from the true God. Right, we're the children of God, and we got to start obeying his voice. You understand? So we got all the things y'all need on there, the social medias and all the things y'all be on. I know y'all be on TikTok and Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Everything's on there for y'all, because this is good. This is pertinent information to our people because we don't even know who we are. Y'all came up talking about African American, which we all did at one point, talking about black, but that's not who we truly are. That's not where we truly come from. We can't fly to the land of black. There's no culture that comes with black. Y'all probably celebrate, I don't know what y'all celebrate, I'm just in general. Did y'all celebrate Halloween? Y'all celebrate Thanksgiving? Y'all celebrate Christmas? Okay, who do we get that from? Who do we learn those holidays from? Because it wasn't us. We wasn't celebrating those things over where we was at before slavery. So it's just something to look into, right? We're telling you who we truly are, where we truly come from. All right? Mhm. Okay.
But I also feel like obviously about the whole living situation kind of thing.
Yeah.
That was for sure.
You said what? Say that again.
Like the living situation, like for our black people to improve for sure.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's very imbalanced. But when it comes to cultures mixing together, I personally do not think that as long as it wasn't caused violently, I don't think it's a bad thing for cultures to peacefully mix together.
Okay. Well, I hear you, but even if let's say we agree, what is the culture that we have to mix? That's what we are trying to establish. What our culture is. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we're trying to show you is what our culture is, because we don't know. Our culture today, when you look at the so-called African American, what do we extol as our culture?
Well, I can't answer that because I'm actually not African American.
Okay, what are you?
It's because I'm Nigerian.
Okay. Oh, okay. Are all y'all Nigerian? It's just you, okay. All right, but what are you, Igbo? You Igbo? Okay. So we can go into that, but even like you, when you look at the so-called African American today, they'll tell you that 90% of us, when we came over from Africa, we was Igbo. So they'll even tell you that. So even if you were born in America, you still would be so-called African American. So you can speak to the culture of the so-called African American. What would be our culture today? What do we, is it good or is it bad? What are we teaching our young children? What are we teaching our women? What are we teaching our young men? What holidays, what culture do we have as a people that, like you said, even if you were to peacefully mix cultures, what culture do we have to mix? We don't know. We call it ourselves a color. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we're out there to do, is to show y'all that our culture and our history goes back to the Bible. That's our true culture. That's y'all in school? What grade y'all in? Y'all in college. What college y'all go to? Philadelphia. What about y'all? Y'all in college? Same school? Okay. Now, I went to college, right? We all went to grade school. Whose history are they teaching? Are we learning our history in grade school? Are we learning besides what month is it? African American History Month or Black History Month, February? What culture or what history are we learning about the African American? The first they gonna go back is what's her name? The Underground Railroad, Harriet Tubman. Why don't we learn about where we was, even if we were saying that we were African? Why don't we not learn about where we were in Africa, what we were doing in Africa, what kind of foods we were eating, what kind of gods we worship? All we learn about is the white man and his culture. Who's the guy up there on the $100 bill? Ben Franklin and Thomas Edison, how they founded electricity. Or we might learn about the Romans. Or we might learn about Alexander the Great. You see what I'm saying? But we're up here to tell you is that we have a rich culture and history that goes back millennia. King David, King Solomon, Jesus Christ. Y'all said y'all would be so-called African American. Y'all would be from the tribe of Judah of the nation of Israel. Right? The same tribe that Jesus Christ comes from. Right. So that's what we're here to tell you. What you got, King? Oh. It's okay. So y'all take a flyer. Y'all got a flyer? All right, y'all check the flyer out, all right? This is good, pertinent, great information for our people. We gotta know. We gotta know. So where is we at? Anybody remember? Baruch 4?
What we say?
Let's go to Baruch. Hey, bro, real quick. Let's go back to Baruch 4 and where you left off, King.
This is Baruch chapter 4 and 13. They knew not his statutes, nor walked in the ways of his commandments, nor trod in the paths of discipline and his righteousness. Let them that dwell about Zion come, and remember ye the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting hath brought upon them.
Hey, bro, what's your nationality, King? What's your nationality? You Haitian? Real quick, let's talk about it. We can talk about that. What about y'all? Y'all believe in God, sisters? Sisters, y'all believe in God? Take a flyer, sister, all right? It's good information. Read on.
For he had brought a nation upon them from far.
What did that say?
For he had brought a nation upon them from far.
That's what we need to understand, is that all the things that we go through, all the things that happen to us in our history, it's all in the Bible, bro. That's all we got to do is open up the book and read it. That's all we got to do. And that's going to give us all the answers. Right, read on.
A shameless nation and of a strange language, who neither reverence old men nor pity child. These have carried away the dear beloved children of the widow, and left her that was alone desolate without daughters. But what can I help you? For he that brought these plagues upon you,
see that? It said he that brought these plagues upon you. What's going to happen?
Will deliver you from the hands of your enemies.
What?
Will deliver you from the hands of your enemies.
It's only the Most High Yahweh that's going to do this for us. Right? And you read this all through. Give me Exodus 2 and verse 23. That's why we're out here to show our people, is that we have to come back to the Most High in order for us to get, for these plagues that the Most High put on us, we have to come back to the Most High. Because he's the one that's going to be entreated of us. He's the one that, even you read in Isaiah, it says, who shall go by thee and show thee pity, or roughly paraphrasing. Nobody's ever done it. Our people want everybody in the world to feel bad for us, but nobody's going to feel bad for us because they want us in the condition that we're in. They want us in that position. Right, so it has to be God and God alone that's going to bring us out of this condition. Read Exodus 2 and verse 23. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 2 and verses 23. And it came to pass in process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage. And they cried, and their cry came up unto Yahweh by reason of the bondage. And Yahweh heard their groaning.
Yeah, so when we as a people, when we come back to the Most High and we're doing what He's told us to do and obeying His voice, if your son's obeying your voice, he can get the things that he wants. He can get the thing, if it's in righteousness, he can get the things that he wants. So what do you think the Most High is going to do when we come back to Him and obeying His voice, and we're asking Him to what? To take us out of this captivity. We're crying because of the bond. We're crying because of the affliction. What's going to happen? Read.
And Yahweh heard their groaning, and Yahweh remembered His covenant with Abraham, and with Isaac, and with Jacob. And Yahweh looked upon the children of Israel, and Yahweh have respect unto them.
That's it.
And Yahweh have respect unto them.
That's what's going to happen. The Most High, when He hears our groanings and our cries of the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American, He's going to have respect unto us in that day. And all the other nations, there's nothing they can do with us when the Most High is with us. We read that. Give me that Judah 5, go to verse 17. There's nothing that these other nations can do when the Most High has respect unto us, and He's with us, and He's protecting us in that day. Right, so somebody give me that in Judah 5 verse 17.
It's the book of Judah, chapter 5, verses 17.
Right, and these lowly, they call them white trash, to be honest, or the elites. These ain't nothing but, they don't really know what's going on. They don't really know that we're the children of God. That's why they come out here, we're spectacle. But these elites, they know what's going on. And you can read about it in the scriptures, how these nations, they know when the Most High is with us, that there's nothing they can do with us. Read what you got, King.
The book of Judah, chapter 5, verses 17. Yeah. And while if they sin not before their God.
Hey, sis, you believe in God? Sister, you believe in God? Yeah. What God you believe in?
I believe in God.
Which one?
The book of Judah, chapter 5, verses 17. And while if they sin not before their God.
And while we sin not, when we weren't disobedient to our God, right?
They prospered.
What?
They prospered.
You read about King Solomon, the 40 years of peace that he had. And you read about different times throughout the ages when we had different righteous kings and we prospered. You read about Josiah, right? You read about Hezekiah and the prosperity that they had. King Jehoshaphat, right? How we were prospering as a people. Why? Because they instilled a righteous law within us, and they kept and they. What's your nationality, bro? What's your nationality? I asked you first. You don't know? What's it? Hey, bro. That's your friend?
Okay, Hebrew.
Hey, that's your friend?
Yes.
What's his nationality? If he can answer. He can answer. He's gonna say German or Italian, Irish. But our people, we say we don't know. But that's why we're out here, because our people are ignorant. All right, so read this again, King.
The book of Judah, chapter 5, verse 17. And whilst they sin not before their God, they prosper. They prosper, because the God that hateth iniquity was with them.
See that? So when God is with us, that's when we prosper as a people. What's going on, King? Where you from? Okay, what's your nationality? Let me highlight you 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes, bro. I ain't gonna take long. Say you black. That's New Balance, right? What color is that? What color is your skin? Brown. So how you black? That's what they call us. But okay, if they called you, like the brothers always say, they called us monkeys at one point. You a monkey? Nah. See what I'm saying? So why are we just going with whatever they call us? We got to find out who we really are. Right. Yeah. Right. But you see what I'm saying though? Like, exactly. We don't pay no mind. Give me that Isaiah 1 and 3. We're gonna show you something. I ain't gonna keep it long, bro. You believe in the Bible? Are you Muslim? No. Yeah. Okay. So what we're teaching is that. What are your thoughts about the Bible? Before I ask, before I go on. Salah. Okay. What is your perception of the Bible? What do you think the Bible is? Okay, just the Bible in general, not just different ones. We get there's different translations, but I'm just talking about in general. What do you think the Bible is about? What is it? It's about God. Okay. What we're telling you and what we're having to teach our people is because we're ignorant about who we are, is that this is a piece of history. Right? There's manuscripts that go back thousands of years that attest that the Bible was written that long ago. What we're telling you is that this is our history. Like we were just talking about to the sisters up there about when you go into school and you learn about history and you're in social studies. Are you learning about our history? No, you learn about who? You learn about Ben Franklin, Thomas Adams, James, whoever the hell. You learn about Abraham Lincoln and George Washington and all that. You learn about American history. Where's our history? Okay, I don't see why. They just give you detention because of that? Okay, that's true. That's in the Bible. But what we're trying to show you is that the people of the Bible, the so-called black man, that's our true history. That's who we really come from. That's why when you read in the scriptures about Jesus Christ being having dark brown skin, having woolly hair, why is it like that? Because he's actually our people. But they don't want you to know that, because there's more than just to the Bible than just that he's black. There's more than that. Because they painted him white, right? Why? If he's black, what's the reason? What's the problem with him being black? It's more than just his skin color. It's because, like I said, there's more to it than that. His descendants got to be black. If that's the case, if he's black, it's where you're from too. We're telling you is that we're the Israelites according to the Bible. You've probably heard Kanye talk about it, or who else? Kyrie Irving, Deshaun Jackson. Who's the other guy? Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon was the one I'm talking about. You probably heard them speak about that the so-called black man in America were the real Jews. And that's true. And we're telling you is that the things that we go through in America, how we shooting, you live in North Philly, you know what's going on. How we shooting and killing each other, and we got an evil eye towards our own people, we live in poverty. These are all things that we can read about in the Bible, why our people are going through these things. It's because we made an agreement with God that we were going to obey his voice, and we did it. Just like if you had a son and he didn't obey your voice, you giving him the belt. That's what the Most High is giving us right now, is the belt, because we're not listening. We're going to show you that real quick. Give me what did I have called? Just go to the curse real quick. And go to verse 15, we're going to go right to 68. Watch this, bro. Matter of fact, we're going to go to 54. 15 and verse, then 54.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verses 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So this is the Most High telling us, if we don't listen to the words of God, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Because the Most High, through Moses, you probably heard of him, he gave us the commandments. You've heard the 10 Commandments before. He gave us a law. He gave that to a specific people, as the people on his side. We're telling you that we're the people that came out of Egypt with Moses, out of slavery, all these different things. Everybody you read about in the Bible, for the most part, is an Israelite. All the prophets, all the kings, this is our history. So God is telling us, if we don't obey the law that he gave to his people, what's going to happen?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Would you say a curse is a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing. So God's telling us punishments is going to come. The belt's going to come if you don't listen to my voice. Now watch this. This is one of the things, this is one of the punishments that he put on us for not obeying his voice. Read.
Verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
That's it?
His eye shall be evil toward his brother.
What group of people on this earth have an evil eye towards their own people? Huh? Us. You see what's going on. You from North Philly. You know what's going on. You see what's going on in West Philly. You see what's going on in South Philly. You see what's going on in Camden. You see what's going on in Chicago. You know P&B Rock, right? You know what P&B Rock is? What happened when he went to LA? Now, why is that happening all the way on the other side of the country? Why is this just a coincidence that we're going through these things no matter where we go? Regardless of what it is, it's happening. He's not the only one that got killed in LA. It's people on a daily basis getting killed in LA by their own people. See what I'm saying? So God told us that if we didn't listen to his voice, that was going to be a punishment on us. Right? We're killing our own people like that. Nobody else in the earth is doing that for no reason. We're doing that over colors. We're doing that over blocks. We're doing that over women. Nobody else. You see the white man doing that? You see the Chinese man doing that? No. It's because this is divine. This is a divine curse, divine punishment that the Most High is putting us through because we're not listening to his voice. Read on.
His eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom.
And what?
And toward the wife of his bosom. And toward the remnant of his children.
He said he's going to have an evil eye towards his children. Now, what is the so-called black man known for doing with his children? So what? Huh? What is the so-called black man known for doing with his children? Beating? Okay, that might be one of them. I don't know who that is. The Eagles play in Philly this week? I don't know. But what are we known as a people? What are we known for doing with our children? So-called black men. Yeah, I just said, did the Eagles play in Philly this week? Yeah, that's probably this. Yeah. It's either them or whoever the Sixers play next. But it might be who the Sixers play. They play today. But what are we known for not doing with our children? You grew up with your father? Do you know a lot of people that didn't? You don't know nobody that grew up without their father? Okay. Oh, okay. So, but okay, that's good though. That's good. But for a majority of our people, that's not true though. A lot of our people grows up without a dad, right? Fatherless households, mothers on WIC. Raise a man. That's true. But let me show you something. It said that man is going to have an evil eye towards his children. Read.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
He shall what?
Which he shall lead.
It said that the man is going to have an evil eye towards his own children and he's going to lead them. And we as a people are known for that. And that, again, that's why you said a woman, that's why you got our kids running out the street, killing them because we're growing up without a father in our households, and a woman can't raise a grown man. You can't show a boy how to be a man unless you're a man. That doesn't work. I can't show, if I had a daughter, I can't show my daughter how to be a woman. Don't work like that. There's certain things that only a woman can show a girl how to be a woman. But the Most High said this was going to happen to the Israelites, and it's happening to us, showing you that we got to be these people. You see what I'm saying? Let me show you one more. Go to 68. Watch this. How do we get over here? So-called black man. How do we get over to America? You don't know. We just appeared here and we just here. You know about slavery? How old are you? 23. So you know about slavery. A little bit. So you know how the history of the black man in America. How we came over here in slavery, right? All right, watch this. What you got?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Quick synopsis. When the Most High is talking about Egypt, and he's telling the Israelites that he's going to put them back into Egypt, he's saying, I'm going to put you, and again, this is a punishment. He's saying, I'm going to put you into what? Into slavery. Because the Israelites, they were slaves in Egypt. That's why you have the term, let my people go, that Moses told the Israelites. You might have heard about it, or the king of Egypt, those movies like that. No? Yes? So when God is telling the Israelites, I'm going to put you back into Egypt, I'm going to put you back into slavery. So watch this. Read this again for the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
He's going to bring us to Egypt or slavery again. How?
With ships.
What?
With ships.
Didn't we get over here on ships? I got the sign right here. Hold that real quick. This is our history right there. We came over here on slave ship sardine to the bottom, right? Throwing up, having bowel movements on each other. That's our real history, but God told us this was going to happen to us 4,000 years ago if we didn't obey his voice. So this is how we can connect the dots and find out who we are, because we're calling ourselves black, but that's a color. We're calling ourselves African American, that's a new term. That's 20, 30 years old. You see what I'm saying? But we're through the Bible and through the things that are happening to us in real life, we can read the prophecy and look and see we gotta be these people because we're the only ones going through this. We're the only ones that have an evil eye towards one another. We're the only ones that's leaving our kids. We're the only ones that went into slavery on slave ships. This didn't happen to nobody else. I'm gonna finish this verse and then we're gonna give you a flyer. All right, read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
He said, when we get up in slave ships, we're going to be sold to our enemy. Now, you know a little bit about slavery. Who we sold to? When we came over to here in America, who were we getting bought by? Bought and sold by? That wasn't who? George. You said George? Oh, George Washington? I mean, his people, right? We're talking about a group of people who was buying us. White people. God told us that when you get up in slave ships, you're going to be sold to your enemy. And we can see this today. The white man, they are obviously our enemy. Look what they're doing to us. How they're policing us. How they shooting and killing us without no weapon or nothing. So God said we're going to be sold to our enemy. How?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies, for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Meaning no man's going to come and get us out of the condition that we're in. That's why today you still see us, we're still in slavery. We're still learning the enemy's history. We're learning his wisdom, right? We're paying his taxes. We're working at his businesses. We don't have a land to go back to or nothing to call our own. When you look on your dollar bill, you say what? You and his, right. When you look at your dollar bill, who's on the front? Who's on the front? The president. But I bet all them presidents were slave owners. Ben Franklin, George Washington, Abe Lincoln, all of them, slave owners. So what we're telling you is that we're the people of the Bible, and these things, we're subjected to these punishments or curses like we read about because we don't listen to the Most High. We're telling you is that we got to come back to this Bible, and this Bible is our culture. Keeping the law of God is our heritage. Not smoking weed, whoring out our women, going to the club, all these different strip clubs, all these. This is what they want you to think. This is the music that they pushing on our people because they want you in the condition that you're in. As long as you're at the bottom, they get to be on the top. See, they get to stay on the top of these high-rise buildings. But once they come back to God, when we come back to our culture, that's when things start to turn around. That's when things start to change. And that's when we're going to be liberated from the condition and the slavery, the subjugation that we're in. All right, so we're going to give you a flyer. All right, bro? Somebody give him a flyer? We got everything you need. We got the social media and all that on here. All right, bro? All right, check us out. But, who's next? All right, but with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai. We say, Kum Yashai.